Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another story time. Last time I did a story time, I was talking about the first time I waxed, and if you haven't seen that, I'm gonna make it pop up somewhere as I speak so that you can go watch that one first and then you come and see this one. But this one, honey, is also gonna be just because today's story time is how my mom found out to kill Uya Jola 99. Okay, so let's take it back to 2016. So it was first year. Okay, let me lay the foreground first. So firstly, me and my mom, like, we got along and stuff, but never ever spoke about boys. Like, never, like, ever. Like, in high school I had a lot of guy friends, and I think maybe she used to think like, yo, maybe she's dating this time, maybe she's dating, but those are my friends. But she knew about them, they knew each other, they had met on several occasions, she knows them, so it's not a secret. But like, she's never actually spoke to me, you know, like boyfriend, no. The only thing my mom told me was that when I got my period, she said, if you chill around boys now, you are going to be pregnant. Mama, that's what she said. And I remember it was so crazy, like, I was so scared. But yeah, that's like the only conversation me and my mom had about boys. We could see if I come into contact with them, I'm gonna fall pregnant. I was like 12 when that happened. So later in life, high school, I became friends with a lot of guys, and she met them, she knows them to this day, you know. Yeah, but never like boyfriend chats, no, none of that. So take it back to 2016, honey. So it's 2016, it's my first year in university, and you know, there's a human who's catching my eye. By the way, okay, breathe. All right, so I actually went to varsity like 2 or 3 weeks later than everyone did, because I was on the waiting list. Yeah, I was on the waiting list, and because of another story, I'll tell you guys about it, why I was on the waiting list. So now finally I get to be at school, meet other people. I come in late. So coming in later, the reason why I was telling you guys is because coming in later, people have already, you know, grouped themselves, you know, the friends, the guys, you know, and the girls already have an eye on that guy, or that guy already has an eye on that girl. Me, I come in late. So me, I come in when things are like this already, but my head is not even there, you know. I'm just like, yeah, it's cool, it's whatever. And then, you know, like, I see this other brother, I'm like, wow, hi, enjoy. Okay, so let's give him a name, because I'm not gonna talk about, the story is not about him, even though he's like in the story. So let's call him Mregza. I don't know why that name, like, because it so doesn't suit the present. But anyway, then I saw Mregza, and I was like, yo, hi Mregza umuhle, but never in with the intention of like me going to, you know, yeah. And then already I had noticed like there's a group of girls. Already I had noticed like there was a certain group of girls that were like close to him, and so already I was like, okay, none of my business, kabing kabam bam badoom boom boom, you know, the story is not about that. So okay, cool, like, let me speed up the story, because the story is not about how the relationship went and whatever. The story is not about that. Here is what happened. So over time, after a couple of months, somewhere somehow, me and Mregza, you know, Jola, okay, it was, the funny thing is that this happened before we even officialized. Like, we weren't even dating, but we were spending a lot of time together. Like, anyone who was staying in Faranani at the time, everyone, like, not just first years, everyone knew. Seniors knew, first years knew. We always used to spend a lot of time together, but we had not officialized time because I like taking my time with such things, you know. So we're not even officialized, we're chilling. Okay. So me and my roommate, we got along in the first few months, and then like things just hit the fan, and this is when all of that happened. So I'll explain the whole story of my roommate another time, because that one is a whole, you know, picture. So this is what happens. So I'm not like a OCD person. I'm not always like making sure dusting super clean, you know what I'm saying? But like I like things in order, you understand what I'm saying? Like after you cook, maybe if you don't feel like washing the pots now, but at least wash them later, type of thing, you know. And I cook, I clean, I do all of those things. My roommate at the time, she didn't know how to cook, and she didn't like cleaning, like she didn't clean. So my thing is like, at least if I cook, help me washing the dishes. At least if I'm cleaning, like if kafiela when I utle omobe or something, Gelly, no. Oh my god, Gelly, no. So okay, fine. Like I would do all of these things. Like I would clean, I would cook for us, because we used to eat together, even with Mregza and our other friend, you know. I'm not gonna say all of their names. Let's say Mregza and Tolo, Mregza and Tolo, we would all eat together. Like it was a nice thing. But at the end of the day, Tolo would help me wash the dishes, Mregza would help me wash the dishes. She wouldn't wash the dishes, and she wouldn't clean the room, and we share a room, So she stayed around varsity, like her home was not that far. So this one time she goes home, for the weekend, and then my mom was asking me how's everything, and now I like, it was after months, you know. So I'm telling my mom in confidence that I'm telling my mother, I'm like, I'm not good because I'm always doing this. She doesn't help me. Nah. The thing is, me and the girl were really getting along well, so I didn't want to mess that up. What did my Mara do? My Mara spoke to her Mara. So that's how like cool we were. Like me and her mom used to talk. She used to talk to my mom, type of thing. So now my mom talks to her mom like, hey, what can we call her? The roommate, let's just say the roommate. So now my mom calls her mom, hey, the roommate is not helping to clean the room, she's not helping with dishes. Worst mistake ever. So now that is the situation. She goes home for the weekend. So now her mom talks to her. They say you're not cleaning, you're not doing this, you're not doing this. Mogele are so now the girl keeps the files. She keeps the files. She's like, me and Mregza are always in the bedroom, and she feels uncomfortable. She can't even change in the room because Mregza is always there. And listen to this podcast. Like, I'll never forget this. Mregza, who was at the time my boyfriend, Mregza gave her money to buy me contraceptives. I don't even know what contraceptives look like. I'm not there. That time a girl is not getting any action. Like, I'm not there, like, at all. My thing is like, now, like, what? So now here comes the crazy part. So that's the conversation happening between the roommate and her mom. Now they call my mom and they tell my mom these things. Hey, Tebogo, hey, contraceptive, hey, Mregza's always in the bedroom, hey. Guys, that call when I got from my mom, I wanted to get any inside, like, you know, when you just want the world to swallow you. That's how I felt, because my mom just called, and like from the way she sounded, I already knew what it was, because I knew that girl would retaliate. But my thing now is like, I'm so happy, I'm blossoming in an amber relationship, you know. Hey, now things are coming out to my mom. What? And me and my mom don't talk about boys. So now there I am. My mom called and she's like, okay, let me just say this for people who don't, like, my mom is really calm. I'm gonna put a link to the mom tag that I did with her. My mom is very calm. She's not like me, harasi and whatever. So you know, when a person who's calm is saddened, or like something is hitting their heart, like you can feel it. My mom called. I'm like, Mama. She's like, why wait a do dirang? Why utlogela mosimane a dira dilo tseo mo go wena? Like, she was, I forgot like the direct questions she asked, but like I knew already what she was talking about, and my heart sank because I never speak to my mom about boys. Now I'm just there like, oh my goodness, like I don't even know where to go. But I didn't even know the whole story of like the contraceptives part and stuff. So now I'm like, okay, cool. My mom is like, we let's get on it, like some, like you just went to school now and you're already doing such things. So she's saying such things, I don't even know what she's talking about, but I'm scared. That time I know I don't do anything, I'm not doing anything, but I'm shaking. I'm like, Jo. She drops the phone. I go to my room. There I am crying. You guys, like I was crying, like I was so scared. I'm like, Jo, they're gonna tell me to go back to Africa. Oh my god. Like I was scared, guys. Like I can't emphasize that. Like I was scared. So after that, I get a call from my sister, my dog, my G, my girl. I get a call from my sister. So she's the one who's unpacking the story for me. She's like, hey girl, apparently we're not the contraceptive. I'm like, now I was really confused, because I'm like, what contraceptives? Where? What do they look like? Why? Like, you know, the sad thing is, like, when you're being accused of something that you didn't even do, it's like you don't even know how to like fight for yourself. It's like, I should have. So yeah, man, I was baffled. I was so confused. So my sister was like, nah girl, you relax, I'll talk to mama. She knows the type of person you are. She shouldn't be shaking because of girls that she doesn't even know. I'm like, okay, cool. Now I'm crying, but I'm still confused, like, huh? So she talks to my mom, and okay, it's sorted. Okay, fine. But still, I still have this thing hanging at the top of my head. Now it's holiday time. It's holiday time, and I have to go home, and I have to face my mirror. So I go home for the holidays. It doesn't come up. So me, I was like happy, because I thought it was gonna be like one of the first things she wants to talk about, you know, like pasimani. My mom is chill, doesn't bring it up. One day I'm just chilling, she's going to work, she's like, so Jola, ma, huh? Yo guys, the fact that I wasn't even expecting it. It's not like we were having a conversation about boys and then she brought it up, or like we were watching something on TV and she was asking me, like it was a random so Jola, and I'm like, so she asked our Jola, and I just kept quiet because I'm scared. I never spirit it, you know. It's better for me to hear these things from you than for me to hear them from random people that I don't even know. So tell me now if uya Jola na. And I'm like, yeah mom. But I was so shy. Like that was the, yeah mom. Like I was so scared, guys. Like you guys don't even understand, because yo, that Christian background, you know. And then after I admitted that I was dating, she was asking me, is he a Christian? And I said yes, because he was. And she's like, okay, as long as he will respect you and he will respect your body. That's all. She walked away. It was like I was scared, guys. I was scared. So yeah, that's how my mom found out that I was dating for the very first time ever. Like, it was the first time I ever told her about a boy I was dating. And then like a few months later, she would like ask me about him, like, hey, okay, Mregza. But because like I was older already, like I've been through things, a lot of things that I went through by myself that like my mom doesn't know about. So I've learned to like deal with a lot of things by myself. So now like when she asks about it, it was like, to this day when she talks about boys, it's like, mama, like it's just a little bit awkward and jake, because she feels like she's ready to open up and speak about it. But for me, it's still like, I mean, you know. And yeah, like 2.5 years later or something, me and Mregza broke up. And then now you know how hard it was for me to tell my Mara about you, and then now we break up. Oh my gosh. But yeah, she never spoke to me about it, but she heard through my cousin or my sister. She asked my sister or my cousin about it, and she was like, oh, is she okay? Because she was worried about the heartbreak. And I'm a strong girl, mama. I'm a strong. Heartbreak is nothing. Okay, I'm kidding. Yo, yeah, super heartbreak. Okay, but it's fine. But yeah, so that's the story, guys. I don't want to talk too much, but yeah, that is the story of how mother Motswana found out. And the funny thing is that, okay, it's not funny, but like my dad also kind of found out about Mregza through that whole situation, but I never speak to my dad about such. So that will be a story time for like when I'm like 30 or 35. But anyway, that is the story time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I, you know, like it's nice when like it's hard to grow through certain things, but like when you've passed that and you look back now, I'm laughing at it. Like, you guys, I was shaking. I was scared. Now I can laugh about it. So that's just the circle of life, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more story times, also give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know how you told your mom Uguti Uya Jola for the first time. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.